young men there. They thanked her in writing. Now it's some 20 years later when I'm visiting a parishioner's child in that same detention center, and the superintendent tells me, you can't begin to imagine how much impact that grandmother has made on those young men's lives. Many of the young men that are in here have never had a gift given them by anyone. Many of them have never experienced the love that that grandmother shares with them on every visit. They had deep appreciation for her. They'd line up in a reception area and await their cookies and give that grandmother a warm hug, because what she was doing for them is bringing them just a touch of heaven right here on earth. So many stories to tell. So many lessons to learn. One seed, and then two. One shrub, and then another shrub. Then a whole hillside of shrubs. And if we were to see them as God sees them, we could see the multiplication of the kingdom of heaven being established right here on earth. All of a sudden, that mustard seed story begins to make sense. We come together to worship God, to offer our praise for God's presence in our lives. We attend Sunday school and a Bible study class in order to be nurtured in God's Word and ways so that we can delve into these stories and see what's going on behind the scenes and get a full picture of what God is saying, what God would have us see. Stop into some Sunday school classes sometime, you'll know what I mean. Go into Larry Vesey's class, the Encouragers class. They study the words of the Bible, and Larry brings a deep understanding of the words behind the words so that all of us might understand. Christian education is important. It's necessary for a Christian journey, because the more we learn, the more we know that we are called to be in God's service. We're called to be those seeds, not only growing ourselves, but helping to grow others. For we are the seeds that are establishing the kingdom of heaven here on earth. For that we can say, thanks be to God. Amen.